Hello, this is Junior with Diamond Fence Corp. We're out of Illinois. We are a fence company that only does fences. And today I'm going to talk about homeowners DIYing their fences and why it's not a good idea. So I have 5 bullet points I quickly wrote on my phone: why you shouldn't DIY your fence and why you should hire a professional fence company to do your fence. So the reason number 1 is that experience. You as the homeowner, this is your first time building a fence, and in my experience, we built so many fences and we still make some mistakes. There's still some little mistakes that we make, even if we've done this process on building a fence like 1,000 times. So if this is your first time building a fence, you're going to make so many mistakes that it will cost you the same as if you hired a professional fence contractor. Mistakes are they're pretty expensive. Some common mistakes that I've seen personally is we go to see the fence to do a repair because the posts are heaving, they weren't buried enough, they weren't put with enough cement, or the posts are not leveled, or the rails were installed wrong. I could keep going. There's so many mistakes you can do as the homeowner. So yes, mistakes will cost you so much, so just hire the fence contractor. And it's gonna take a lot of time for you to install the fence as the homeowner, and fixing all those mistakes is gonna cost you a lot of time if you fix the mistakes on your own. Reason number 2, the process. From the beginning to the end, the process on installing the fence is not just, okay, I'm gonna wake up and get the materials and put the fence. No, there's steps before that you have to take in order for you to make sure you don't get in trouble with your neighbors, make sure you don't get in trouble with the city. Even before you put the fence, you have to talk to your city. You have to look at your plat of survey to make sure it's on your property line. I mean, not on your property line, like you have to put it inside your property line. You can't put it right on your property line. So like that's another mistake that we've seen. There's a bunch of steps you have to do, and if you don't know those steps, you can get legally in trouble with your neighbor or the city, where they can make you take out the fence that you built, or they can fine you for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Reason number 3, warranties. So if you hire a good fence contractor, they're going to usually offer 2 different types of warranties. One is a material warranty, which is a manufacturer's warranty that comes with the fence when they buy it and install the fence. And then another one is the labor warranty, where the fence company gives you a 3-year or 5-year warranty on the installation part. So if anything's wrong with the installation, the company can come out and fix that for you at no charge. So that's a good benefit, warranties. And usually the problems with fences, they come out like 5 years later, 6 years later, maybe earlier, 3 years later. So with the warranty, if you see a problem, the fence company can just fix that problem, and it won't cost you anything. Reason number 4, this one is kind of controversial, because fence contractors don't make much profit out of a job, out of a fence project. Like, bank on your project, because a good fence company knows that they have overhead, they have to pay workers, they have insurance, all that. At the end of the day, for a good sized fence project, a fence company would probably pocket like net profit maybe $1,000 if everything goes good. There can be mistakes if you're building the fence that the fence company has to take and has to pay money if they break a cable when they're digging, if they kill a plant that they weren't supposed to kill. I can go on. There's so many mistakes that can happen that can cut the profit of the fence company. So yeah, if everything goes good, your fence company is probably gonna just make $1,000 off a decent sized fence project off you. The reason number 5, it's going to cost you more if you DIY it yourself than if you hire a fence contractor. Usually charge around like $500 to $1,000 to repair some fences. That's basically the money you're going to save yourself if you do it yourself. You're probably going to save yourself maybe a couple $1,000s, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some mistakes. So those are my 5 reasons on why you shouldn't DIY your fence. Like again, if I seen where homeowners actually did a good job, I would recommend it. You know, what I seen in my experience, it is not worth it, trust me. Just get a fence contractor, and I'll make another video, I call this series the info videos. I'll make another info video on how to spot bad fence companies and how to spot a good fence company to hire. But yeah, overall, get a good fence contractor. They're gonna make your life easier, make the process smoother, and save you money. So my name's Junior with Diamond Fence. You can check us out. We do a bunch of other videos like time lapse and info videos and some vlogs. Check our videos out and like and subscribe. Thank you guys.